Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about presence and how nothing can really hide in presence. So, I am applying to massage school, trying to get in, and in massage school, my body will be massaged every single day for probably like 11 months, which is how long this massage school I'm planning on going to is. And I also have a lot of trauma in my body. So the director of the school I'm applying to asked me to come down so that he could like check out my body. And there is this experience of like intimacy. Like there's a definition for intimacy I really like, which is into me I see. And when someone is massaging me, it's already a really intimate experience. They're touching my body and they're like seeing how and what is going on in there. But there's another layer to it, which is when you have trauma and someone has a lot of presence, especially physical trauma, so I broke my arm, and they have a lot of presence in their hands, what happens is emotions start moving. Like you touch the fascia, or like a certain part of your body is holding emotions, and you might start crying. I started crying, I started shaking, and there's this like, his hands are seeing into me in a really, really vulnerable way, and it's terrifying. And it's not just with hands, it's also just with being with someone. There's an idea that I really like called congruence. When someone is incredibly congruent in themselves, incredibly centered, really like solid, then the contrast between their presence, their solidity, and your lack of solidity in your masks, in your whatever there is that is not real, that is not in congruence, the contrast becomes obvious. And when someone has a lot of presence, nothing can be hidden. I feel like that's the magic of a really good coach or a therapist, which is if they have a shit ton of presence, in the act of being in their presence, you get to feel all the things in your life that is not in congruence. And same with a massage therapist. If someone, a massage therapist or a body worker, has a shit ton of congruence in their system, in the act of them massaging you, doing body work on you, you get the contrast. You feel the contrast of their system versus your system. And in the contrast, your body gets to see all the ways in which it is not in congruence. It's not living in alignment, living in your truth. Because this person is so much more in their truth. And there's a way in which presence is alignment, presence is truth, present is the Tao. Like, how aligned are you to the Tao, to the reality, to the thing that cannot be named, that is always just waving and balancing, like the middle way. And there's no way you can hide. Hiding is not possible in presence. In presence, someone can look at you and bare you naked for all your insecurities, everything about you. It is just like the contrast becomes so obvious. And everyone has access to it. Everyone has access to their presence, to their essence, to the thing that is always still in them, that you can even internally use to see all the places in your life that are not in congruence. Which is why stillness is so powerful, which is why meditation is so powerful. I feel like in the act of sitting still, everything that's spinning, everything that's running, is like your system clearly showing you all the things that are not in congruence. Even for yourself, when you give yourself presence, you cannot hide. And that is like the ultimate gift, to be seen, to be loved. The ultimate gift is to be given presence. And every coach, every therapist, every body worker, all we really are dealers of presence. We are just trading presence with each other. Same with a really good friend that you really enjoy hanging out with. Like every friend that you have that brings you a lot of joy probably has a lot of, like in the act of you two hanging out, there's a lot of presence. Presence is the bottom line in some way. Presence is a thing that meets all our needs. So how, and in presence, you also cannot hide. It is such a beautiful gift of life to just be. To just be. Thank you everyone for watching. Big loves. Bye. Bye.